Well. It's Sunday, baby, and I would just like to issue a big old thank you from the bottom of my heart today to whoever out there made that AI generated video for the orange hoe. You see, yesterday, while 7 million Americans had taken to the streets, honey, yes, to fight for our rights and our Constitution and our democracy against a man who is shitting on them, well, Daddy Duffy Pants took to his not so trues with the blues to twat out an AI generated video of himself literally shitting on our democracy. I couldn't have made a better video, honey. The visuals of what the whole entire protest was about.
What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here. And yesterday, while there was, I would say, at least 10 to 13 million people in the streets fighting for no kings, saying that they were pro-democracy, anti-fascism, saying that they were willing to do what it took to go in the streets, take their First Amendment rights into their hands, use them in a way that was peaceful and, hopefully effective. The President of the United States, King Poopy Pants himself, King Orangutan Poopy Pants, who throws his shit on the walls like I always say, proceeded to throw shit on the walls. But more accurately, he posted an AI video of dropping shit bombs on Americans. So, you see, what happened was he was going to throw tomahawks over the I-5. Gavin Newsom fought back. He didn't get the response he was looking for, thank goodness, because that was just a test to see if we would allow how far we would go. So instead, he does the next best things and pretends to drop bombs on Americans. But this time, there's shit bombs, poop bombs, straight from his own diaper. You think I'm lying? This is what he posted. This is what he thinks of you. And this should be, one of many if you're just now turning this around. You're just a new MAGA coming out. This should let you know what he thinks of you. Watch this. No, that's funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. What happens is right now we're in a place where one side of the aisle, one team. This has just become a team sport. Nobody believes anything that they're saying. But one of these teams has decided that they are going to be okay with the destruction, total annihilation, gas chambers and all, of everybody who doesn't think like them. And the reason why they got there, though, this is the good part. See, not many people mention this. The reason why they got there, it's not because they started out there. I would say that, right-leaning fascism has always been here. But the reason why the rest of them got here is because they know that they're losing ground. They can't gerrymander enough states to do the things that they want to do. They can't gerrymander enough states and scoop enough red shit out of the blue water that is every major city in America to turn back education, to turn back healthcare subsidies, to take back all of the subsidies for children with needs. Oh, by the way, guess that's happening now during the shutdown. You didn't hear? Yeah, thousands of federal employees at the agency that deals with funding and help and making sure that there is funding and help for children with disabilities in America. All fired, gone. You see, you wouldn't vote for that. You wouldn't vote for that. So now that the government shut down and they can just go in and do it illegally, they will. But more importantly, the reason why the gas chamber folks and the monkey and the N-word folks that want to say all of that. The reason why they want a dictatorship, they need what's happening now, is because they know they're losing. It's because they will never win it. It's because they know that unless they've gerrymandered everything they can. If they gerrymander anymore, it's going to end up backfiring. It already has in Texas. Like the holes that they're opening up and seats that they might lose because they're so gerrymandered that it's impossible to over gerrymander anymore. The truth is, America, there's only about 30% of them left, but they're so scared of change. They're so frightened that they're going to lose everything, their power. And what's so funny is when you say everything, I don't mean everything, because this is what losing everything looks like. You vote this guy in, and while he's dropping poop bombs in AI videos and they're clapping, this is actually what's happening in the meantime. Read that again.
The American Rescue Plan Act, passed by Congress, provided for an increase to healthcare subsidies. The enhanced subsidies are set to expire on December 31st, 2025. For 2026, Georgians will likely see a reduction in their tax credits and an increase in their monthly premiums.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see that? That's not from the government shutdown. That's from the bill that he got passed in the House and Senate. The same lady who's out there now yelling and screaming like the GOP is bad, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she voted for the bill that caused that. That's actually happening. That's a letter. Many of you are receiving them today. But because the idea, the lie, the fallacy of power and superiority in your race or your lineage is more important than the actual letter you're going to be receiving this week or received last weekend that tells you you're losing everything. They'd rather cheat and keep a dictator in power because they know if it was a fair and square elections, they would lose all of those arguments and their power. So I want to show you this again. You can watch this again. And in the end, before I give you the, as a matter of fact, no, I'll give it to you now. Fight. Yesterday was good. Yesterday was great. 10 and something million people. I'm assuming because when they said 7 million, it wasn't even morning on the West Coast yet. So no, those numbers are factually inaccurate. We need to do it again and again. November 22nd is coming because this is your president.
Well, it's Sunday, baby, and I would just like to issue a big old thank you from the bottom of my heart today to whoever out there made that AI-generated video for the orange hoe. You see, yesterday, while 7 million Americans had taken to the streets, honey, yes, to fight for our rights and our Constitution and our democracy against a man who is shitting on them, well, Daddy Duffy Pants took to his not-so-trues with the blues to twat out an AI-generated video of himself literally shitting on our democracy. I couldn't have made a better video, honey. The visuals of what the whole entire protest was about. The whole entire protest was about the fact that this old man, the oldest president in our history, that's right, is literally shitting on himself while simultaneously shitting on our Constitution and our rights and our freedoms. Hell, he's even shitting on free markets and capitalism, dear. He's shitting on everything around here. So whoever made the AI-generated video, thank you. I know this was supposed to be a joke and it was supposed to get underneath the skins of people with brains, dear. But no, this shit right here is exactly what we've been trying to say, but words are really big for the MAGA crew, honey. Even 5-letter and 6-letter words are big for the MAGA crew. They don't know what the word freedom or rights means, baby. So thank you. Thank you. Because we've been trying to explain to you that this motherfucker's been defecating on democracy like Lauryn Hill defecates on a microphone, baby. So thank you for the visuals, for the whole world to see that he says it, baby, with his full diaper, that he is shitting on the Constitution, the rights, and the democracy of America. Thank you. I couldn't have done it better myself, honey. I couldn't have done it better myself. Every time y'all try to tell a joke over there on the Red Hat crew, well, it backfires, and you become the butt of your own joke. It's one thing to be the butt of your own joke if you do it intentionally, dear. It's called, deprecation. But, y'all pretty much defecated on the deprecation part with the defecation video. I know those are big words. You're probably not going to understand them. But yes, thank you. Thank you. That's what we've been saying. He's literally shitting on America, dear. Couldn't have done one better myself. Whew. Bless your hearts.
And notice, he's wearing a crown. They know exactly what no kings meant. That's exactly what they didn't like. You need to remember that. Tomorrow we fight.
Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind. The kind that moves. But here's the thing. None of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're going to pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads. It's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works. Follow us on all these things you see here, and our link tree is in the description. Maybe even get some merch.